Now, let's discuss a critical input for housing, not just in Nigeria, but also all over the world, and infrastructure development. The retail price of 50 kg bag of cement has risen to about 11,500, and that's up 9.5% from 10,500 a year ago, and roughly 36%. Will this trend continue? Let's speak to Tomiwa Ajewole. Tomiwa Ajewole is an analyst with financial derivatives company. Hi, Tomiwa. Welcome to the program. Any hope of reduction or the change of trend in this increase in the price of cement?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Yeah, we've seen an increase in the price of cement over the years, past 2-3 years, and even recently, last 1 year, 10%. As you said, to look at whether the prices are going to come down, of course, we have to look at the production cost of making cement, because that is the key factor for prices in Nigeria here. And if we look at the production cost, we have to start with the fact that cement manufacturing is energy intensive, and just look at the fact that the global economy is just recovering from a major energy price shock, which led to an increase in prices. So, over the past 2-3 months in Nigeria, also the domestic diesel price went up about 100%. So some of the reasons that led to the recent increases we are seeing in cement prices. So now that energy prices are coming down, that is not going to totally lead to a significant reduction in price, but that might reduce prices a little bit. Another reason why we've seen prices a little bit high is the fact that cement demand in Nigeria appears to be relatively inelastic. So we've seen that despite the increase in the prices, demand has remained resilient, because we are seeing the margins of manufacturers are remaining stable, and we are still seeing an increase in luxury buildings, high-rise in urban centers in Nigeria. So we're seeing that the demand has been able to remain relatively stable. So the producers have been able to pass on the cost to consumers. So that's one of the reasons why we're seeing prices remain elevated.
And recently the federal government has called on manufacturers to reduce prices. Are there some things that perhaps have been put in place to lead to the expectation that prices may reduce?
Yes, so for prices to come down, as I said, we have to look at the production costs. If production costs are not coming down and the manufacturers are forced to reduce prices, that could impact their profitability, impact their investment plans, which in the long run will lead to reduced supply and, of course, higher prices. So we still have to go back to the production costs. As I earlier said, cement manufacturing is energy intensive. We look at Nigeria's energy sector, it's currently still not at the optimum capacity. So that is still in place. Recently, the exchange rate has been another major cost of production for cement manufacturers, but now that the exchange rate is stable, that is a plus on that side. And if also we are seeing some improvements with the federal government now we're seeing some improvements in the policies for the energy sector, which in the medium term could improve the energy supply. So those are the factors I would have to look at for cement prices to be able to actually come down through reduction in the cost of production. But if cost of production remain relatively high, there won't be any significant reduction in prices.
All right, Tomiwa, thank you so much for that.
Okay.
All right, let's take a break now. When we come back, we'll head to the market. Please stay with us.